This is a Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold in an eccentric variation. If you want a proper explanation on the basic pose, please see my video on that. So for the eccentric variation, we step the feet wide. We set our feet to face forward-ish. Doesn't have to be a perfect alignment here. Bend the knees a little, send the knees out, put the weight a little bit back on the heels. And all we're going to be doing is flowing from this upright position to a sort of a half lift position with a nice long spine, and then back up. And the reason this is an eccentric variation is because you start with a breath in, you fold for 6 seconds as you find that half lift position, and then you pause for 2 and then come up for 2. So it's going to be 6 seconds to lower. That lowering phase is why we call it eccentric. Pause and hold, and then come back up. And those are kind of brisk movements. You can always expand this breathing to be slower and slower as you get more control over the pose. And quick note, we are not reaching for the floor. We are not bending the spine. That would defeat the purpose of this particular variation. And you can take any arm variation you like. Hands to heart center is easiest. Hands behind the head is harder. Arms overhead is the hardest. So let's start with the hands at heart center. We'll, again, bend the knees a little bit, knees go out, hips go back, squeeze your glutes. Hands to heart center, take a breath in. For 6 seconds, we fold forward. 3, 2, 1. Pause when you feel some stretch on the back of the hamstrings, don't force it, and then come up, take 2 seconds to rise back up. That's a breath in. So exhale for 6, hinge forward. 3, 2, 1, and pause at your end range for 2 seconds, and then rise back up on the inhale, and good. So exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2 is a pause, and then inhale, and rise back up. Just a moment to reiterate or further explain a detail. When you're pausing, you're not breathing. So you inhale at the top, exhale for 6, hold your breath and hold the pose for 2 seconds, and then inhale for 2 seconds as you rise back up. Okay? So I hope that helps. Thank you for watching.